Hello.
Hello, hi. I joined a little early, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's
We didn't
fine.
realize
It's
it. I'm
like
gonna
people
go
start.
I'll go
Yeah,
off video just so you can have your privacy for the next 5-10 minutes. I'm just saying hi. I'm Jackie. We connected on LinkedIn a couple of weeks ago, I think.
no,
And
I
you
remember
invited
you.
me to this. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember you. Glad you
Yes,
could join us.
appreciate it. Thank you. My pleasure. I'm gonna just answer some emails.
Oh,
I'll
you're
answer.
on mute.
Thank you. I'm gonna just answer some emails and I'll wait for the meeting to start.
Cool.
Thanks so
Sounds
much,
good.
Rajiv. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Scott.
Good afternoon. How are we?
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I think we've been missing you a couple of times at the meetings.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. Doing good. I like your background.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my my
Oh, is that your logo?
yeah. It's the City of London dragon with my name on the script on the scroll.
Oh,
The company name.
wait. So is it a dragon or is it a lion?
Right, dragon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. Who did the art for that?
Well, the dragon is from the City of London anyway, and then my website guy, a logo guy, created the actual complete logo for me. So
Yeah, because that kind of looks like it's I don't know, like a 3D model or something.
yeah, it's high definition.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of has that almost 3D vibe to it.
Yeah.
Maybe you could make it into an NFT or something.
Yeah. How many people's attending today? Do we know? Or?
Yeah, I mean, usually there are about, so far it's been like under 20 on average. And typically we found that keeping the number to under 25 is best for, the best experience.
Yeah.
And do you have by the way, did you come here from the link in the Eventbrite or the calendar invite?
I saved the event in my calendar and it comes up with a notification, so it's on the Zoom link.
Okay. So I guess Eventbrite. Okay.
If I'm right, yeah.
Because we did send out a calendar invite also to all the people that RSVP through Eventbrite, and the calendar invite would come from Dynamite Networking at Gmail. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I registered through Eventbrite, so yeah. Oh dear.
And Scott, do you have your blurb prepared? Blurb is kind of like your key details, like what you do, who you're looking for, your key contact information.
I'm more or less. Yeah, more or less. Know it off by heart, really.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because we typically, once the meeting starts and after the initial round, in the second round, after the way, and you'll hear this in the meeting also, but like after you kind of tell people what you do, you can then kind of paste your blurb in the chat at that time. So this way,
yeah. I've got what I'll do is I'll with my LinkedIn details and everything, I'll create that.
Yeah.
Do not know actually.
Hi, Jerry. Welcome.
Hi, Rajiv. How are you?
Yeah,
Scott?
nice to see you.
Yeah, okay. I've got some new faces here.
Always going to be a few new faces, a few faces that you recognize from before for continuity purposes. Hi, Jonathan. Welcome.
Good morning.
Jonathan, is this, you visited us earlier as well, right?
No, I think we met in, was it Lunch with Lori? Was that event that we
Oh,
met
gotcha. Right. Okay. Nice.
in? And you have events on the East Coast and West Coast, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So it's basically it's the same link that you're on right now,
Mhm.
but it's at a different time. So this meeting is on every Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the same link. And the West Coast meeting is every alternate Tuesday on the same link, but at 1 p.m.
Okay.
1 p.m. Eastern. So in about approximately two hours or so after this meeting ends.
Probably a
Yeah,
full
we're
day
on
for you
today,
then.
right?
I'm sorry?
West Coast is on today.
Correct. Yeah. So we alternate. So next week there's no West Coast, but the week after there's West Coast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we also do like on the alternate days, we do spotlight. Hey, Jessica, welcome.
Morning.
In fact, Jason, are you on?
Yeah, it's off camera for a minute. How you doing?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Jason, I was thinking that since we have, several new members join us, we could do like a new member kind of induction today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
I'm a
awesome.
little shy.
I'm sorry.
I said I'm a little shy. I'll try my best.
That's fine. You're going to do fine.
Isn't it the idea you have to share the most vulnerable thing about yourself?
Here, you want me crying on here?
Yeah, Jess, we're gonna make you cry. It's
It's a
perfect.
cry sesh this morning. No problem.
Everybody can use a good cry.
That's me. Public speaking and me do not go. I literally had breakdowns in college. Like, I can't do this.
We can change that up for you, Jessica.
Oh, terrible.
That was Joel's background, yeah.
Yeah, Joel he has superpowers. He has the ability to, on command, make himself visible or invisible, much like my tagline, be seen or not be seen.
That's right. Now I'm seen, now I'm not.
That must be your superpower.
It is.
Among one of many.
Yes. Hi, Chad. Welcome.
Howdy.
Okay, so we're on the dot of 10. So we typically wait for, I think, about a couple minutes to allow for others to join. Jason, Gerard, what do you think?
Okay, give it another minute or two.
Yeah, that's what I
Good
was
morning,
thinking.
all.
Oh, hey, Tony, welcome. Glad you could join us. And in this time, as we're waiting for the meeting to get started, I typically request some of our members and leaders in the group to kind of tell everyone a little bit about, who we are, why we are, etc. And you'll hear me speak about it briefly as well. But why don't we start with our Vice President and Growth Director, Joel Elfman. Joel, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about Dynamite as you see it from your unique vantage point?
But I thought it was a secret. We weren't supposed to share with anyone. I'm so confused now. So Dynamite.
Don't give them the secret handshake, Joel. Don't give them the secret,
Okay,
don't
that's
give
it.
that away.
I won't give the secret handshake away. That's good, Gerard. Thank you for that. Uh, So Dynamite, just a great group of people, networkers, connectors, super connectors. Yeah, it's a group with just awesome energy and like I said, really, really warm, caring people. You really should take time to do one-on-ones with everybody and learn more, and again, those one-on-ones are so valuable because then somebody gets an idea of who they can connect you to. Or you may find people in common. I did an intro for Nikki to someone she already knows. A small world. So, but plenty of
And
other.
no, they're not even in New York, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They were in Florida.
Yeah, but plenty of other people to connect to. So it's all good. So, and like I said, and you never know. You get to learn about people and you find these commonalities and or just interesting things they do. So I think it's a great group. A lot of value here, and join
Awesome.
up if you haven't already, or just start connecting to folks. It's a good crew.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Joel. And Jason, as our growth director, do you want to tell people, from your vantage point, how you see it?
I gotta tell you, I got nothing to add after Mr. Elfman. That was pretty awesome. Everything, I'm gonna make this really easy. Everything that Joel said, I agree with. Thanks for making it easy, Joel.
Sure. And if you don't know, Jason has an awesome podcast, so you should check it out. Maybe see if you can be a guest. He's always looking for new cool, what's it called? Cool, interesting people or something?
Talking to cool people.
Talking to cool people. And
named by one of my guests.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Jason. And Gerard, you want to weigh in a little bit?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. This group is just great in terms of everybody looking to help each other out. It's I think a great opportunity to meet new people, potentially leverage each other's contacts, help each other's business out, but done in a casual way. As Rajiv always likes to say, networking done differently. This is not the BNI pressure cooker. It's just low key, and it's a good group. I've been part of the group for about, about 8 months or so.
Awesome. Thank you, Gerard. So I'm looking at the clock. It's 10:05, so let's get started. We try to run a really super tight meeting, but it's also fast-paced and it's a lot of fun, as you'll soon see. So we typically have 3 to 4 rounds of speaking. That's one of the ways that we're quite different from other networking experiences. The first is we typically start with an icebreaker. The icebreaker is basically us getting to know you. We will, so in the interest of time, so Joel, do you want to pick the question? And it has to be not superpowers.
Not super what?
Not superpowers. Any question other than that?
No, we did that 2 weeks ago. I can't ask that one. Can't ask that one again. But we did gratitude recently. So it's okay. What's your most amazing adventure you can tell about quickly, or someplace you want to go?
So, okay, cool. That's good. And thank you, Joel. And as far as the time slots per segment, so you don't have to worry about packing everything super fast and all. Like Gerard said, the pressure cooker. We have distinct rounds. The first round is the icebreaker. It's 10 seconds. You'll see me do this, so if you're on time or not, and you do get a few seconds grace, so don't worry about it. The second round is what do you do and why you love it, and again you get 20 seconds there. Again, the idea is not to kind of make you feel stressed out, but it's more about getting to the point and letting people know what the crux of what you do is. Now, once you mention what you do and why you love it, please, at that point, please paste your key details in the chat after you speak. This way, everyone in the room can connect with you, do one-on-ones, set up next steps, things like that. The round that follows that is the ask. And in the ask, it's basically, what do you want? How can we help you? Who do you want to meet? Who's your ideal client? Again, just try to be as brief as possible. You'll hear that annoying sound, ping, 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 go off if you run out of time. So again, just be like super cognizant about that. The reason why I'm kind of bringing this up is because I don't want anyone to be caught off guard and to, sort of feel like, oh my God, what do I do? So just like keep it simple and, stick to the script, as they say in the trade language. Okay, so our vice president, Joel, has selected the icebreaker question. I'll be putting that in the chat as well. Or Joel, do you think you can put that in the chat, the icebreaker question? Yeah, which
Sure.
is, tell us about your favorite adventure or a place that you'd love to visit. So let's start with Jason.
Yeah. First thing that came to mind for me is I'd love to go to Tokyo. I've never been, and I love people. So I think I hear that Tokyo is kind of insane, and I love that kind of insanity.
Oh my God.
He always makes it in time.
Oh my
Toastmasters,
God.
but Rajiv, you know this, Toastmasters trains you on this stuff.
I know. So Jessica, you're going to get some invites from Jason and me to join, not join, but like visit the various Toastmasters that we are a part of. And Toastmasters is basically a place that trains you on public speaking and leadership. And it's a lot of fun. It's a very warm, nurturing environment, much like this.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So more to come on that.
I set up the
okay.
calendar, so I guess you'll tell me about it then.
Yeah, for sure. And Jessica, why don't you go next?
All right. My goal is to get to South Africa. Just go to the safaris and things like that. So hopefully it happens one day.
Nice. Yeah, me too, actually. Cool. Yeah, Jackie.
Hi, everyone. It's my first meeting. Thank you very much, Rajiv, for inviting me. I live in New York. I love to travel, and it's really heartbreaking that I haven't been traveling. And so any trip sounds great to me. My favorite trip in the past few years was Cuba, and I would love to go back there as soon as possible because there was more I wanted to see. So hopefully soon.
Nice. Well, Jackie, we definitely need to talk more about that offline. I have so many questions.
Yeah, it was great. Definitely go.
Awesome. Gerard?
Let's see. It has been a long, very cold winter. It was cold here this morning too. So for me, the idea of going someplace warm with some waves and surfing, that would just put a big old smile on my face. So we'll see if it happens. If not, I have a wetsuit and we'll surf here in the cold.
Awesome. Thank you, Gerard. And now, moving to the set of threes company is our very own Rudy.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I believe what is the question, Rajiv? That where are we looking to go for now that things are starting to open back up?
Most amazing adventure you've had, or someplace awesome you want to go to?
Well, an amazing adventure I had was a 2-week cruise through Europe, which is awesome. Definitely got to do it that way so you can have multiple days for different ports of call. But what I'm really looking forward to now that my kids are a lot, they're more of the age of more appropriate. I'm looking forward to taking them to Disney. I know it's like it'll be their first time there. For our 20-year-old, obviously it'll be rehash, but for my 5 and 9-year-old, it's going to be an awesome new adventure. So I'm looking forward to that. And I like warm weather too, Gerard. I'm with you, buddy.
Awesome, Rudy. By the way, Rudy, you need to clarify: is it Hollywood or is it Florida? Which one?
Oh, Florida, yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, somebody who visited Disneyland recently said that there were absolutely no lines. No lines. Apparently, that's a thing now. What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I hope it stays that way for a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer and get down there.
For sure. Awesome. Thanks, Rudy. Scott?
Good afternoon, everyone. I think that the one place I want to, more than anything, and I have been wanting to for many years, is New York. The reason being that I would like to go and visit Ground Zero and pay my respects to the people that lost their lives there.
Awesome. Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks, Scott. Jerry?
Oh, okay. So my most amazing adventure was my honeymoon safari in Kenya. That was a lot of fun. And I'm calling from Montreal, Canada, and I was invited by Joel and Lynn.
Awesome. Yeah, Jerry, I think you and Jessica need to like talk offline and compare notes. Awesome. Jonathan?
Yeah, so an adventure that comes to mind was when I was much younger in the Coast Guard. I was part of a crew that sailed the tall ship that we have from Connecticut through the Panama Canal, across the South Pacific to Australia. It took 4 months to do, and until most of it was under sail. It was really a cool adventure back then.
A tall ship? That is really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's going to be hard to beat. Not that this is a competition, of course, but okay. Thanks for sharing that, Jonathan. Chad?
Hey, howdy, everybody. Jason stole mine, but I'm still going to say it. I used to work at Disney for like 8 years, and Tokyo and going to the Disney parks in Tokyo was actually planned right before the pandemic. So there that is. And Rajiv was the person that invited me.
Awesome. Thank you, Chad. Nikki?
Good morning, everybody. I think that my goal is to get to Africa as well, not necessarily Kenya, but I want to do it with Doctors Without Borders, right? So I want to be on one of those little crazy planes that breaks down and flies all over the place and flies into villages and does the Doctors Without Borders thing. So that's my plan.
Wow. I'm noticing like a kind of like a nexus going on here. That's awesome. That's brilliant. Thanks, Nikki. Tony?
Adventure I'd like to actually go to would probably be Melbourne, Australia. And I also want to go back to the Philippines because I'm currently looking for my birth mom from there. So I want to go back out there and travel. So that would be a lot of fun. And we're selling real estate out there too. So that's always fun. And you invited me and I've got to introduce myself with Joel as well. So
Sweet. Yeah. Thanks, Tony. Awesome. Chris?
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Rajiv, for the invitation. I'm calling from Canada, from Calgary. And adventures, I had a trip planned to Japan as well to sell helicopters before everything locked down and the helicopter business isn't doing so well. And now I'd love to go on a surfing trip. I heard that mentioned, as well as, so somewhere out in Bali, somewhere warm. I hear it's a little bit quiet out there without the tourism. So yeah, hopefully things open back up. Nice to be with everybody in this call.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris. So I think everyone went, right? Joel, did he go?
No.
Okay, go ahead, Joel.
So most amazing adventure, I studied in Paris for 3.5 months. And then I took a Eurail and literally did like 30 cities in 30 days. So through Europe. So that was kind of crazy. And I had planned to travel prior to COVID, doing Asia and Thailand, Japan, a couple other places. Obviously that's on hold at the moment. So.
Wow, Joel, you've been holding out, man. You've been holding out. What's going on? I thought I knew you. Jeez, okay. Awesome. We definitely have to talk about that, Joel. Okay, so I think everyone's gone. If I missed you, wave or something. And in the interim, I'll go the place. So I recently got married, and as recently as last Saturday. And prior to that, we were thinking about honeymoon and this and that. And we originally thought that we might want to go to the West Coast, but then when we actually compared the cost, it turns out it's the same cost to go to San Diego as it is to go to London or something. And we figured, hey, so I've always wanted to go to Turkey, Istanbul, because apparently they have like this amazing, like, what is it, like the hot bath or something, and it's like very famous. So it's something that appeals to me since I'm into relaxation and stuff. So that's something that I would love to go to. It's on hold because Europe is, I think, close to us for the moment. So hopefully when it opens up.
Chief, that's a long way for a hot bath.
Don't they have hot water in the Bronx?
Apparently it comes with a massage too. So anyway. Awesome. Oh, you guys are too much. Okay, Larry, you just joined us. I don't know if you know the question. So the question is, tell us about either a place that you love to go to or the best travel adventure you've had.
Man, I'm right on the spot there. Best travel adventure. I'd have to think about that. There was a time when I went traveling for a while, so there are a lot of different places. So I guess the big overview adventure, not a particular place, but the whole, I guess, it's not, is it just a continent or is it not even a continent? It's a region of South America. I went for 3 months, just circling around on buses and such and hostels and seeing everything out there and just the disparity from one country to another, and all the different people have just so many different issues, but the same issues, and just a pretty fascinating places.
Hey, Larry, you got to put up your old background. Where's Machu Picchu?
That's right. That's right. That would be part of it. I will put that up.
Nice. That's awesome. Cool. Thank you for that, Larry. That was fast action. Wow. I guess you have it in your backgrounds. That's nice.
Right. Thanks, Joel. So this was in hiking up to Machu Picchu. It was raining. We hit a peak and I just turned around and there was a rainbow right there. So
wow.
Pretty fascinating. Pretty
amazing.
Yeah.
So Larry, it's great that you have that on, because now we're going to take a quick a quick screenshot, and that screenshot is then posted on LinkedIn while tagging all of you so that all of your businesses and practices gets a little boost. Now, when I tag you, it'll be great if you could also like comment on it, because, and when you comment, don't use the like button, don't use the thumbs up, use anything else like the heart or the celebrate or the whatever. And that tricks the LinkedIn algo to kind of look at your reaction more seriously than just the like button, because apparently you got to stop, hover, and then select the other things, and that LinkedIn attributes more importance to that.
So
Okay.
adjust your hair, glasses, buff your cranium, whatever you need to do.
Awesome. Cool. So on the count of 3, everyone put on your best smiling face. Think of the places you'd like to travel to. Thank you for that question, Joel. And on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So while I check that screenshot, we're now moving to round 2. Round 2 is what do you do and why you love it. And again, like I said, just go to the point, and 20 seconds. So we'll do it in the same order that we started, I think. So beginning with Jason.
Yes. Good morning. I'm Jason. I'm an executive leadership coach, and I love it because I get to make a huge difference for my clients and help them achieve what they actually want to do, not what they think they should do.
Oh my God. Jason is just too much, man. He's just raising the bar.
This is my new favorite game,
too
Rajiv.
high. Oh my God, Jason. Oh my God.
I just made that up too. So this is my new favorite game.
Well done.
You want to yield your time to somebody else?
Yes, Larry, I'll yield my time to you, Larry.
Nice. Okay, the tiles have rearranged a little bit, so I think I'll go in the same order, or just in the order in which they appear. Okay, next, Chad.
My name's Chad Keller. I work in finance and accounting as a leader. Oh man, the time's going down. And I love it because I love to kind of create insights through data and the like. And also I love developing and growing people.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great. And once you've mentioned what you do, please paste your blurb in the chat and make sure it has all the links. It's super helpful if the links have the HTTP in them, because then it makes it clickable and it just helps it a little bit easier for others to connect with you or schedule one-on-ones, etc. Okay, next is Jerry.
Okay, so what I do is that I work with Israeli startup companies, and I try to introduce them to investors in North America to create some kind of deal flow, and I act as a middleman, as a finder.
Oh, awesome. Wow. Everyone's doing such a great job being on time or under time. That's amazing. Giving me a huge complex now. Okay, next is Jonathan.
Yes, I help businesses protect their information and help them be more secure. Focus on smaller firms that have to protect sensitive information, such as law firms and CPA and accounting firms. I really enjoy what we do because I feel like we really genuinely help them do business better. So I like providing that help.
So Jonathan, is it cybersecurity? Is that the?
Yes, I mean, that's part of it.
Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great. Jackie.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie Harunian. I'm a family law attorney in New York. I just added my contact information on my LinkedIn. I would love to connect with all of you. I love what I do. I've been practicing family law for almost 25 years, a little bit more than that, actually. Family law is changing. Families are changing. Fertility law, no-fault divorce, gender-neutral laws. It's an interesting practice, and I really love it. Nice to meet all of you.
Awesome. Thank you, Jackie. Chris.
Hello, everybody. I'm with Ditto, and we strive to help people remember why they got into entrepreneurship in the first place and making sure that they can pursue their dreams without getting lost in the weeds through automation, software integration, all that kind of stuff. So pleasure meeting all of you.
Wow, under time too. Awesome. Good job, Chris. Nikki.
Good morning. My name is Nikki Jones. I am the CEO of the Nikki Jones Agency, which is a public relations and integrated marketing agency. I have offices in New York City, and also in Austin, Texas. Been in business for 23 years, and I like to basically create strategies to help people and solve problems in the business world.
Awesome. Wow, that's amazing. Good to know, Nikki. Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony. I'm a high-ticket closer. I close premium products and services, and I help businesses with their scalability.
Oh my God, Jason, you got some competition here, brother. You got some competition here. It is on. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay. Gerard.
I am a financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments. I work with individuals and small businesses. And why I love it, look, Brigitte gave me a couple extra seconds there too. Look at that. I love helping people. I love helping people reduce their stress over their finances. And I work with a lot of people that are in job transition or close to retirement. Buzzer right there.
Thank you, Gerard. Joel?
Joel Elfman, Mind and Body Hypnosis. I help people change their brain. So remove limitations, be more productive, enjoy life more fully.
Oh my God. OMG, what is happening today? Oh my God. Jason, you've started something here again, Jason. You've started something here again.
I love it so much.
That's awesome. Okay, next, Scott.
Hi there, my name is Scott Longman. I'm owner director of Scott Longman City London Ambassador Limited. I am an ambassador for the City of London, and I love doing this because I'm able to educate people about the unique structure of the City of London, which is something we have in the world that nowhere else does.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. And everyone, just again, a quick reminder, please paste your key details in the chat. At the end of the meeting, you can absolutely save the chat, as well as we'll be sharing the member list in an Excel sheet with everyone's key details like there. I was working late through the night on this, so hopefully you'll appreciate my hard work. It'll have like everyone's name, their email, their LinkedIn link. Their name should be hyperlinked to their LinkedIn, as well as their Calendly or scheduling link. Just a quick shout out, don't add anyone to any kind of mass mailing list unless you first kind of request for their opt-in. Because if you do so, that's kind of like a violation of our policy, and it could get you banned from future meetings. So anyway, and it's just kind of like, you just want to be polite about that. Okay, cool. Moving on.
And we'll just ask you again, put your name and business, a brief description of what you do, including, if you just want to include LinkedIn as well, that's great. But then it makes it really easy. Oh, I can say, Chad or Scott or whoever, does this. That's the person I want to connect with, instead of having to go to your LinkedIn profile first to double check. I mean, I do want to get to everybody, but there's some people I may have instantly have ideas. So I want to do an intro first. So if I see that description, then it really makes life so much simpler. So.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you, Joel. And just a small shout out to Joel. Joel is our part of our new to be announced service called Done For You Networking. So Joel is the man, the machine, the myth, the legend, and he's the one that will do introductions for you while you sleep, literally. And when you wake up the next day, your inbox will be filled with introductions to like 25 people. And you're going to be like, Joel, come on, stop.
So Rajiv, basically, he's met everyone.
Let's not get too exaggerated there, but it's.
Joel, you've met everyone, brother. We just need to meet you. That's the goal of it, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Awesome. Okay. Next is Jessica.
I work for Insperity. It's a PEO. So we help businesses with things they don't even know they need help with, such as compliance. So that's.
Oh my God. OMG. Everyone is killing it today. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Just a sec. Okay, next is Rudy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rudy Grippo from Online Culture. Since 2004, we've helped plenty of companies just succeed and win online, and we can do the same thing for you. We identify your vertical, audit where you are and where you want to be, and we can do that in a simple consult. So give us a call through web development, video production, or even in-house event planning.
Awesome. Good to know, Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
And Larry.
Hi, everyone. Larry Rosenthal IP Law. I'm a lawyer specializing in intellectual property. That means I protect your products and brands through patents and trademarks. And what I love about it is being on top of the latest technology. And I yield my 5 seconds back to Rajiv.
Awesome. Rajesh, since you just joined, we're doing the ask, like what do you do and why you love it? Do you feel you're ready to go next?
Yeah, okay. Rajesh Kalokar, Paradox Technologies. We service all your computer, IT, and phone system needs. We are your outsourced IT department for your small business. Right now, I'm sure you've seen in the news about the cybersecurity hacks. Please give me a call. We could, prevent that or mitigate those circumstances.
Awesome. Good to know, Rajesh.
Rajesh has to answer the first question as well. Rajesh, what's your most amazing adventure that you've ever had, or what's an awesome place you want to go visit?
So I guess, Hawaii is always nice. I've been there as a little kid and hopefully go back there soon to check it out. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks.
That's amazing. Okay, did I miss anyone as far as round 2? If I did, please wave or something. And in the interim, I'll go. So what do I do and why I love it? you might have heard this song, haters gonna hate, 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 shake it up, shake it up. Well, what that song doesn't tell you is when haters hate, they go online and they kind of put all that garbage on you on Google, which hurts your image and your reputation, which also might result in bad press and bad reviews. What we do is we delete all that stuff. Yes, you heard me right. Delete, just like pressing the delete key on your keyboard, and we get it all gone so that you can get back to doing what you do, which is serving customers and making people happy. I love it because we want to make the world a better place, and no other way of making people happy than taking their stress away. So that's my why. And yeah, so that's about it. Ask by media, be seen or not be seen. Okay, so that was my blurb. Now we're going into round 3, and round 3 is wait,
Yes.
what do you do? Oh, the ask, right? Tell us, who you'd like to meet, who is your ideal client. Try to use any qualifiers if you can think of them. By qualifiers, I mean either industry or size as far as revenue, or things like that. That's what I mean by qualifiers. That kind of like helps us narrow down from our vast list of people who we can introduce to you, because all of us want to make quality introductions to you. And when you give us the specifics of who you want to meet, it's super helpful to us. Okay. Oh, Rocky appeared. So Rocky, the meetings are running like super efficient, and it's all Jason's fault. So Rocky, can you answer our question 1, 2, and 3? So question 1 was the icebreaker question that Joel picked. Where would you love to visit, or which is your favorite travel adventure?
So we're supposed to go to France, to the Loire Valley, and enjoy a couple weeks of wine tasting and traveling, but everything's canceled because of COVID. So that's probably my next. I've already been to Italy, so that bucket list is done. I'm half and half on Australia still. So we'll see. My wife already went. I don't know. We'll think about it.
Okay, that's good to know. And could you also do round 2 and 3? Round 2 is what do you do and why you love it?
So I'm the profit answer man. I work with small business owners to ensure that they're always profitable. Most of them love what they do in their business. And one thing they don't love doing is accounting. They don't look at their financials. They've got no idea what's going on, and they blow up their businesses. I save them, and that's a lot of fun. So that's what I do. Why I love it.
Okay. Thank you, Rocky. And Rocky's going to put his key info in the chat. Specifically, he has 2 amazing podcasts that are very highly ranked on all the places that people go to listen to podcasts. And Rocky, can you also do the ask as well, round 3, since we're starting that round?
Sure. Honestly, right now, I'm kind of focused on growing the podcast. So if you know people who are small business owners who could use a little more financial sense, and just have them listen to Profit Answer Man.
Awesome. Thank you, Rocky. Also, since we have 2 additional guests on the call, I thought we could do another quick screenshot just to capture the moment. So Rajesh, Rocky, and everyone else, you could put on your smiles briefly yet again. We'll do this once on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so hopefully that came out well. And while I do that, we'll be continuing round 3, the ask. So next is Jason.
Yeah, my ask is pretty simple. I'm looking for co-founders of tech startups that are either seed round, either angel round or seed round.
Okay, and can you, Jason, can you kind of clarify what that means as far as numbers?
It's not necessarily a numbers thing. It's where the founders are at in terms of their fundraising, either venture capital or friends and family raise. So either they've raised a small round from friends and family or from angels, or they've gone out and gotten some venture capital funding that would be like a seed round, like usually 1 million to 2 million, no more than that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thanks.
Okay, and everybody just remember, keep the ask relatively simple and one or two items, just so it really sticks in people's memories. So
Exactly. Thanks, Joel. Next, Chad.
My ask would be, I work a lot in the past in entertainment and in consumer products. So getting to meet other folks that you might know in those spaces, especially those that do things in the royalty and participation end of the universe.
Awesome. Yeah. And if you could also, in addition to what you did as far as your blow up, put in your name and the ask. This helps us not so much now. I mean, it helps us now for sure. Like Joel says, as he's kind of scanning through it, he'll sees the name and the ask. So then we can start actively thinking about what it is that you're doing. And it makes it a little bit easier also because, this is all advertising and repetition. So the more we kind of see your, obviously don't spam us, but, just kind of put your name and what you do, like as succinctly as you can, as you've been doing. That would be super helpful for all of us.
and
Okay.
Chad, if you want to jump on the our West Coast call, one of our members is an executive producer for film, and she has a client who's a singer as well. And
yeah.
So, and
definitely planning to do that for sure.
Okay, great. And if you don't, we're happy to make an intro. And I have an intro I can make with you as well, or two.
It has begun. Awesome. Okay. Next is Gerard.
So my ask this week, I guess, will be a little bit different. Normally, my ask is for people in some sort of life transition, because that's where a big focus of my financial advisory practice is. This week, I'm going to say, if you come across anybody that has any sort of finance related questions regarding their personal situation, I always offer people a no-fee consultation. I can almost guarantee that the people find that to be time really, really well spent. So that's my ask.
Awesome. And just a small plug, Gerard also has a job search network that he runs in cooperation with one of his associates. So if you want more information or know somebody that might benefit from that, please reach out to Gerard. By the way, Gerard, do you want to tell people when that meetup is?
Sure. So a big part of my practice is dealing with people that are in job transition, basically in between jobs. So I have a lot of resources and contacts for people that are looking for jobs. So if you know anybody that could use help on that side, definitely have them get in touch with me. I run a meeting called Morris County Executives in Transition, and it's a group of people, really good people, sort of like this. Everybody's there to try and help each other out. And it's really good for people that are in between jobs. So if you know anybody, have them get in touch with me. I'm happy to help them out.
Perfect. And Gerard, did you put your key details in the chat? Okay, cool. And also, if you didn't, don't worry, the Excel sheet, the member sheet that we created, which should have been attached to the calendar invite, will also be uploaded in the meeting as well. Okay, thanks, Gerard. Next, Tony.
I think my ask will be a little bit different as well. I'm looking for other influencers in the marketing space or digital space, and also other real estate investors or people that want to invest in real estate overseas.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks, Tony.
All right,
Nikki?
Tony, we got some great content people we can put you in touch with. So
Yeah, for sure.
also the West Coast. So there's Drake's, their real estate. They do kind of flip houses and do some other stuff. So really lovely family. So if you want to hop on the West Coast, you can meet them, and if not, we can do the intro.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's basically the same link that you're on right now, but at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, moving along, Nikki.
I have two asks if I can. So my first ask is for any medical care clients. I have a hospital that I do work for, and I really, really like that field. And we do all the public relations, integrated marketing, website work for that particular client, as well as their social media. So if you have hospitals or doctors' offices or anything along those lines, I'm looking for those folks. And I'm also looking for people that, specifically this is targeted to IT companies. We're a good match for you. I know you guys all hate working on websites, so we like that work. So if there's websites that are broken, e-commerce sites that are broken, we
Nikki,
want to be your partner.
Nikki, Rudy
Yes.
is our website person. So
Okay.
like, yeah, you can kind of like speak on like PR and creative marketing stuff, but Rudy is our designated website person.
Okay.
Yeah. Larry?
Nikki, have you talked to Lynn yet? Lynn Donaldson?
I haven't, no. You want to
Okay.
make that connection for me?
Yep, sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's our president. And yeah, that's an easy. So she does startups for pharmaceutical product launches for pharmaceuticals. So you guys sound like a pretty good fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Like
Rudy
she-
and I have chatted in the past too about some ADA compliance works on websites. So we don't necessarily conflict. I think that there's a lot of crossover that we could do too.
Okay, well, so like I said, maybe it's easier if the two of you chat, but I just wanted to clarify for everyone's benefit, that Rudy holds the seat of website design. I just wanted to like clarify that. That's all. Okay, Larry.
Hi, everyone. I'm looking to network with my ideal clients are small to medium-sized businesses. So I'm looking to network with people who advise and work with small to medium-sized businesses that would understand what their needs are and can point them in my direction if the need for IP comes up.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and definitely if you could just, again, I'm just reiterating, yeah, if you could just like put the ask in the chat. I see some people are doing that, so that's awesome. So that's great. That's like super helpful. Okay. By the way, Jason, did you go? Oh, you did? Okay. Jessica?
So what I ask, and I guess what we aim for, although we can service companies with 5 or more employees, 25 to like 75 is our best fit company, W-2 employees. And they're just kind of invested in their company. They want to have they want to look better to prospects. They want to have a stronger offering, things like that. But it has to be W-2. It can't be contract or anything like that.
Okay. So no 1099s.
No, it doesn't, we can't work with them, unfortunately. It's only in the United States as well.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
Larry, are you in New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Rudy?
Hello. My ask is very simple in the sense of I'm just looking for anybody who knows they should be getting more from their online presence and knows that their website is not performing at the level it should be or they'd like it to, and would love to figure out as to why. Specifically, also as a part B to that, real estate agents seem to be like a big deal right now as far as them seeking me out to make branding sites, because obviously the brokerage they're working with is not necessarily marketing for them per se. So that's been like a huge hot button for people hitting me up lately. So if you know anybody who's in that industry or even in insurance and they want to develop that, those have been like really big lately. So, all right.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Rudy. Rajesh?
Yeah, great ask is, I guess, small to medium-sized medical offices, doctor offices. These are great because they need HIPAA compliance and they need IT support because of all their equipment and, they call EHR, the electronic health records.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Chris? Chris, are you okay?
My ask is small to medium businesses. If any business that finds itself doing repetitive work instead of focusing on the big picture, we can help take care of that, from CRM to work management, hiring and onboarding. We help improve, define, automate the way things are done. So yes, anybody who can benefit from that is welcome to have a chat with us.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Chad?
Went already, right?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, Jerry?
So I'm looking to expand my investor network here in North America, either angel investors, early stage VCs, or family offices.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks, Jerry. I don't know what's happening, but for some reason I'm not able to send the file in the chat, but I'll figure that out after the meeting. But in the interim, what I'll do is that file will be emailed to everyone. So watch out for an email from Dynamite Networking at Gmail, and the Excel will be attached to that. So please whitelist that email, and if it's not in your inbox, check your spam or bulk mail. Okay, Jackie. Is Jackie with us? Okay, maybe Jackie's.
She's on mute, so she may need to unmute.
Yeah, maybe she's on a call or something. Okay.
I think she was earlier.
Yeah, Jonathan.
My ask is introductions to any small or medium-sized law firms that have cybersecurity concerns. That could probably pretty much be any law firm. It's much better to be able to work with them in advance before something happens.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Jonathan, so you might want to speak to Larry and Jackie as the two attorneys that are on the call right now, in addition to everyone else who I'm sure knows like a lot of attorneys.
Yeah, Jonathan, reach out. I got a couple of intros you can do. So.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Joel, I think, Joel, you've kind of interacted with the legal field for a while, right?
I was a former paralegal, but I gave it up. But in the meantime, yeah, know a couple people who would be good connections. So.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Joel, do you want to go next?
Sure. Ask healthcare practitioners, alternative health care practitioners. So folks who have clients who are stressed, anxious, need to stop smoking or lose weight, all that, sleep issues, all that kind of stuff. So that's the ask.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Doctors, chiropractors, all that.
Okay. Tony, did you go? Okay, outside of me, did everyone go? And I know Jackie didn't go, but maybe Jackie's away. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss anyone. Okay, so I'll go. My ask is introduction to attorneys and people and other marketing professionals. Attorneys, specifically defense attorneys, like criminal defense attorneys, as well as divorce attorneys, and any kind of litigation attorneys. So if anyone knows either of those flavor of attorney, then that would be awesome. An introduction would be great. And if anyone knows other people in marketing and PR, introductions would be greatly appreciated. Okay, that is my ask. Jason and Gerard, so Larry too. So Joel, we're now going to be doing the induction of some of our new members that we have. So I'm very happy to announce that in this call, Jerry, Jessica, have joined, and so we're very happy to have them. So we're going to be doing like a very brief, induction. Don't worry about it. Like if we were in a conference room, we would all stand. But since we're not in a conference room, we won't, and we won't ask you to stand either. I will quickly share my screen so you can see it. It's just a simple script that all of us read together. Okay, can everyone see my screen? Specifically this Excel sheet that I'm attempting to share. Yeah, everyone can see it? Okay, cool. So basically all the members say the line, and then the new member says the line that in red, so for example, all members say I'm a giver, not a taker. And then the new member replies, I am. Get it? Yeah, so it's very simple. So let's start. All the members say this together. Let me put this in gallery view so I can see more people. Okay, so all the members say with me on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm a
I'm a
giver,
giver,
not a
not
taker.
taker.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I am.
I feel like I'm getting married or something here.
Okay, I will always be my authentic self.
I will always
be
I'll be my
authentic
authentic self.
I will.
I will.
Okay, awesome. I will adhere
Oh.
to the highest standards of integrity and professionalism.
I will
I will
adhere
adhere to the highest standards of integrity and professionalism.
and professionalism.
Integrity
will.
and professionalism.
Job.
Awesome. I will persevere to be the best at my craft.
I
will persevere to be the best at my craft.
I will.
I will.
Persevere to be the best at my
That's
craft.
business, not Minecraft.
Yes, Rudy. Yes, thank you for clarifying that. Okay. Lastly, I'm a dynamite. Boom.
I'm a dynamite.
Boom.
Dynamite.
I'm dynamite.
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 Oh, did the new members say? Did the new
Yes.
members affirm? Okay, awesome. So we want to welcome you all into the fold, into the family. Thank you for choosing us. And as you know, we are a seat exclusive group. Now that you've joined, you're the only one in this chapter that can be who you say that you are. So for example, Jessica is the only PEO person in the chapter. So that blocks out not just other PEO companies like TriNet, but also any of Jessica's peers or colleagues. And Jessica is our go-to person for any PEO related issues. And similarly, Jerry, you're in the startup space. You're trying to get investors, specifically for Israeli startups. I mean, it is a niche, but somebody that if there's anyone that comes close to that, they would not be able to visit either as a guest or even apply for membership. So your spot is secure and you're the only one that does what you do. So we're all very happy to have you. Please reach out to us. And by us, I mean all the members. Definitely reach out to Joel and myself and Jason. And let us get to know you so that we can help you with your ongoing quest. Okay, so this is the time. So the main meeting is concluded. We use this space for if anyone has any announcements or wins or testimonials, awards, anything like that. So I know, Rudy, you apparently all the realtors on Long Island seem to be in love with Rudy and they're following him around like the Pied Piper.
It all started with a friend of mine who actually used to work for Con Ed, got into real estate, and literally in 3-4 years, he did over $10 million in real estate. He just killed the market. And I built him a site, and I get a phone call from a couple of different brokers from Keller Williams, and they all want us to redo their website. Meanwhile, the corporate office has their own MO with all that. So it's kind of funny working with all of them, but it just seems to be like one after the other. And then they've had me do talks like how to improve your online presence, and forget about it. All their agents have been calling me. So if I have to do one more MLS integration for another website, it's going to be insane, man. It's just nuts. But between that's been like the mainstay for like the last few months. My biggest thing right now is I've partnered up with some people to do virtual reality events. So if you've ever seen the movie like Ready Player One kind of thing, really cool stuff. We just signed up or just onboarded Masco, which is a very large corporation in the Midwest. We're super excited to do their first event in the next couple of weeks. So it's definitely cool. It's definitely some good stuff, So
awesome. Rudy, are you chatting with Wendy, Hugh, or Roberto?
Yep, Wendy. I've been speaking with both of them. Wendy.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. I definitely like Roberto as well. His whole
all space.
Like what do you call it? Not it almost looks like you're going into a fair, like you go into like a home fair kind of thing. yeah, that whole environment that he's working with is awesome. It really is great stuff.
So yeah, virtual reality. Yeah, but yeah, so everyone gets an avatar and gets to, he's doing these Zoom meetings where, all virtual, everybody's like I said, an avatar, and you can host your meetings that way. So Rudy's getting involved in that.
Yeah.
And it's very cool. I'm looking forward to us doing it for Dynamite one of these days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We get to
It's cool.
start thinking about what you might want your avatar to look like.
Yeah.
It'll be very, very cool. And Rudy is awesome. He always has amazing advice and insights to help your website. And his client list is a mile long. He's got the fire department out in Long Island. He's got all these realtors. He just, he's a great guy to work with. So
Thank you, Joel.
reach out,
I
talk to
appreciate
him.
it.
Yeah.
See what
and,
happens? See what happens when you let Joel get into your head? He just he finds all this great stuff. He
If I
helps
may.
you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna actually give Joel
If I may, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody.
yeah, for sure, Chris. We're very happy that you could join us. Yeah, I just wanted.
Sorry, Rajiv. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to jump off, but I want to say thanks to him. Thanks.
Yeah, that's cool. Joel and I did a session recently. It was some kind of new thing that Joel doesn't talk about. It's some best kept secret or something, but it's some sort of like vortex clearing. And the moment
little energy work.
Yeah, anyway, talk to Joel about the details, but basically, long story short, within an hour, 60 minutes or so approximately of doing that, that resulted in like a large deal in reputation repair being closed. And that was like, it was really large. And so Joel, we need to do that again just to check and see if the same outcome happens, because then I can really go to town, for you saying, hey, if you want, like he's a rainmaker, literally it's raining money. So if you want that outcome, talk to Joel. I can say that then with confidence after doing it the second time.
Okay, we'll do it.
Awesome. Rocky, just wanted to check, did you put your the podcast links in the chat? You did? Okay, cool. And so everyone can save the chat by clicking those 3 dots near the word file at the bottom in the chat, and this way you can save it. And like I said, we're going to be sending out the Excel sheet with everyone's key details, so you can like reach out to them and schedule one-on-ones and things. And if anyone would like to explore membership, you can certainly reach out to me. I put the membership application in the chat. It's on the website also, dynamitenetworking.com. And you reach out to us and let us know if you're interested, and we can then start the process for you.
So, so I was going to say, Rajesh and Nikki, you guys might want to talk, since you like working with doctor's office and Nikki likes working with medical companies. There's got to be some synergies or contacts, I'm sure, that might overlap in there. So that could be a good connection. So be one place to go.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna like pause for some time to allow for others to speak. Yeah, so anyone else have any, like wins or comments? Maybe Jerry, Jessica, you guys have any comments about joining Dynamite?
No,
Just
I'm
looking
just
forward
happy
to
that
meeting
I
everyone.
joined. Sorry, go ahead, Jessica.
No, I'm just looking forward to meeting everybody and see if I can help anyone anyway. Sorry, I'm having I don't feel great today. Don't judge.
Feel better. Yeah.
Jerry?
Well, I'm happy to be a member of Dynamite. I think it's a great group, and whatever I can do to help everyone else, it's better to be a giver than a taker. It usually comes back to you in the end.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and just before the meeting was closing, Edgar decided to join us. Edgar,
There's my
Edgar
dude.
is our bold and fearless leader who leads the West Coast chapter. So all of you are welcome to attend the West Coast chapter. Like I said, it's the same Zoom link, but at 1 p.m. Eastern. Edgar runs that group, and you'll get to meet a whole bunch of new people that weren't on this call because of the time difference.
Hey, Edgar.
Yes.
I think Chad's going to be joining in on the for your West Coast, but he's he's director of financial and accounting, and he has experience in entertainment. He specializes in royalties and participation. So we got to do an intro for him with Lynn. Yeah.
Sure.
Leanne, I'm
His
sorry.
name is Chad.
Yeah, Chad Keller. So we'll do. And Tony does real estate. One of his specialties is real estate investment. So we got to introduce him to the Drakes. So he may
The Drakes. Okay.
Yeah, he may be hopping on as well. So that's.
I got to talk to them myself. The Drakes, they have family in New York.
I don't know.
That's hilarious. I do one of the all-state agents I do work for is the Drake agency. So I would love to know if there's any connect. That'd be fun.
Well, their company is called Golden Road. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's hilarious. No, they could be a relative.
Is Golden Road the beer company or different?
No, it's a realty. The one that we're referring to is a realty company. It's kind of like fix and flip kind of stuff, I think.
Yeah, investments. They're also a traditional residential residential realtor. They're based in the San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's nice to meet you all. If you do got some time later on today, do join us. I think, Rajiv, it's going to be a packed house. A lot of people, I think, are going to be showing up. In fact, Daryl, I sent you an email last night for Daryl and Joanne. If you can put them on the a bi-weekly link, because I'm trying to get these guys to sign up. They might be interested. Joanne, through Nick Larson. Daryl is the CEO of a startup, so they're interested to get to know the people or get to know us and what Dynamite's all about.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, man.
Cool startup.
Yeah.
So he might be a good intro for Jason as well.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Edgar, have you heard from our buddy Nick lately? He's been awfully quiet.
No, man.
He's sitting on a surfboard somewhere in Colombia right now.
Exactly.
On a tablet.
Yeah. No, he's been really busy. I think he started a new position with another company. So I think right now he's pretty busy right now, but he's doing fine otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll mention when I talk to him. I'll mention that you were asking. So, and of course we miss him, but he's in Colombia doing his thing, getting involved with a new company. So, what else can I tell you? Must be a nice life.
Yeah. Yeah. Rajiv, I don't know if he sends them to you, bro, but he's always taking photos of like holding the phone up between him and his lady, on the beach, oh, this is paradise or this or that or whatever the case is.
Oh, I haven't seen any of those things.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those. He's been
okay. I didn't say anything. I don't know what I was just talking about. Maybe this is when you send somebody the wrong text message. Oh, I'm sorry, the wrong room. No, I'm just kidding.
So for those of you who don't know, Nick Larson had a little company that did social messaging service, a really brilliant little company, and he's a super great guy, and he knows a hell of a lot of people, especially in the tech arena.
Yeah, and the Silicon Valley area.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So in fact, Jerry,
back
I
on
think,
track.
Yeah, it might be a good introduction for you, if we haven't done so already. And definitely watch out. His key details is going to be on that Excel sheet that we'll be sending out.
Well, he's got a new company. We got to check out what that one's all about.
Yeah. So definitely watch out for that.
And Jackie, let's connect again. We've got a few attorneys. I'm sure we can connect you to. Rajiv's got to have a couple of attorneys in in his Rolodex. So I guess I can't say Rolodex anymore. CRM.
I
So
suppose.
Joel, quick question
Close.
for you.
Yeah,
Just out
sure.
of if you're curiosity as such. I don't think that the hypnotist space has a lot of people in it, and I imagine you all know each other pretty well. Do you know a guy named Mark Usick?
No, I don't know off the top of my head. And there might be more hypnotists than you imagine. So some people just do it as, a secondary skill in addition to, whatever else they're doing. And then a lot of part-timers, and it can be a very challenging industry originally. And it's still some of the mindset is, people have of a single session and then get it done. And so obviously rolling over into new clients can be really challenging that way. So it's following more of the coaching model now, doing programs, so doing a package of sessions, but there's still a lot. It is, again, given some people's resistance to hypnosis and the old reputation for doing everything in one shot, it is a really tough industry at times. So, but
cool.
there's a
Joel,
lot of
can I
people,
ask you one question, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I definitely never mean to interrupt you, brother.
Yeah, no,
But I noticed that whenever I see things on TV of somebody who is claiming to be like a hypnotist or whatever the case is, they have their own protocols they follow, and it seems to be pretty similar. I can't even talk. It seems to be pretty similar. I just wanted to know, years ago, was it like movie magic, or was there really something to it where people would like almost hold something in front of you and you see it move from left to right, like a watch, or like what was the tactic of that to kind of help you zone out? Like, because I see, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, was that just like for, entertainment purposes, or was that like, I'm assuming it was, but I would love to know your input on it, brother.
No. So pendulum or a hypnotic spiral or whatever, anything basically is something you do to focus people's attention. So the more people, more elements you kind of fill people's attention with, and the easier it is, then the less stray thoughts they can have, right?
Got it.
And so the more they can focus and the more they can relax.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I never really did much of that, but we do have, I think I've shown a couple of people a really simple technique for slowing people's attention down and getting into a relaxed state. So it's something that don't know that anyone else is doing. I mean, it's has some elements from old yogic practices, but in terms of in this particular field, and so far we've had 100% success rate for people who can't meditate to do this technique and
wow.
And get into more relaxed states.
Wow.
So not saying you're necessarily going to be, and it's just a relaxed state. Like, when you're driving, when you're just relaxing on the couch, that's the start of a light trance. That's a light trance, and a lot of work can be done in that. People don't have to totally zone out.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, Joel, I'm gonna end the meeting.
Okay.
I think we ran like an amazingly efficient meeting, and I'm so happy that everyone kind of was super succinct in what they did. I know that helped everyone in kind of figuring out the introductions that needed to be made. So that's awesome, and I hope that everyone has saved the chat. As an idea, I think I'll attach the chat as well to the email that I send out. So watch out for dynamitenetworking@gmail. And that's the email that it'll be coming from. And all of you are more than welcome to visit the West Coast chapter as well, which is on the same Zoom link at 1 p.m. Eastern, which I guess is in approximately 2 hours from now.
Yeah.
Cool. So
I was just gonna say, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. I have a weekly meeting, a weekly team meeting with my team, and I'm looking to move it, like, just so I can join up with you guys and just hit up that 1 o'clock meeting with you guys, just to see, because you guys always promote it so well. So
for sure, man.
And we always love having you, Rudy.
And also, if you know anyone that is looking to check us out, they're looking for a new networking home, they're looking for that warm, nurturing environment, definitely please invite guests. It definitely does help us, because it's all about like minds, and we want to just create that community, that tribe here. So just want to thank you all in advance for doing so.
one quick question. I know you're trying to cut off. I know that you're doing this specifically in. I'm sorry. I mean, I know you're doing this specifically in Cali, and I know that we're all over the place on the call today. So are you trying to keep it local? Like I know Edgar is always talking about Frisco and that area. So like the Bay Area, like, are you trying to keep it local to that area, or is there anybody in California?
It's not specific to San Francisco. Like broadly, we have people all over California. Like we have people in like Palm Springs where Leanne is, and I think Southern or Western California. I'm not sure. San Francisco, I think, is Northern California.
Southern Palm Springs.
But that's Southern.
Yeah.
And so just to say, I mean, Edgar can comment on this easily as well and add to it, but Edgar had his own networking group. And then after he joined us, he decided to roll it over.
Nice.
Into Dynamite West Coast. So yeah, there is no, whatever time zone works for you, basically. Happy to have people in either chapter, but it just coalesced so nicely around Edgar and the people he brought in. So we've called it the West Coast chapter.
And by the way, Rudy, like our CPA spot is open here in this chapter in the East Coast. So if you know any CPAs that are looking for a home, please invite them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, I'm saying Rudy because Rudy was speaking, but this is obviously a message to everyone. So if anyone on the call knows a CPA that is looking for a change, please invite him or her.
You got it. Cool beans, man.
Okay. Awesome.
Alrighty.
Cool.
Everybody
So thank
enjoy the
you.
rest of your day.
Yeah. Thank you all for making today amazing, and we'll see you all, I guess, in a couple of hours.
And reach out, connect, and remember, this is just the start. Reach out, connect to folks. It's a great crew. Happy to help, everyone to help each other. So yeah, connect.
Yeah, and watch out for that LinkedIn chat that we created to help promote all of your posts. So we can start creating that community effort as well.
You got it, man. All righty, guys.
Cool. I'll see you around.
Take
care.
Bye.
Thanks, Joe.
Be good.
Bye.
All right. Take care. Hey, Rajiv.